Hi folks, Stan here, and I'm the moderator of howtoecig.com. And I know many of you vapors are older like me and probably remember the comic strip character Pogo, whose most famous quote is, "We have seen the enemy and he is us." Well, I should have seen this coming, but I didn't, and I should have realized that big tobacco is not going to let itself be damaged by the electronic cigarette. Instead of trying to destroy us, which I thought they were originally trying to do, turns out that I've seen the enemy. We've seen big tobacco as the enemy. Well, Lorillard, the third largest manufacturer of cigarettes in the United States, has just done a buyout of blue E-Cigs, and while it's not my favorite brand by a long reach, it is a well-established brand of E-Cigs, and it's now fully owned by Lorillard. Lorillard's a producer of Newports, among other, and Kents and some other brands, but the implications are interesting, may be very promising, could be very scary. Big tobacco is big money, and they can perhaps do the testing that's required to prove the safety and effectiveness of electronic cigarettes. At the same time, they also may be able to influence legislation. They've got a powerful lobby. They may be able to damage the small retailers and come out with legislation in their favor that only they can, with all their money, do the type of testing required to maybe keep electronic cigarettes on the market. So it's a scary type of thing right now. We don't know what they're going to do. Certainly they're going to promote the blue E-Cig brand, and they're going to do the type of testing to prove the safety and efficacy of electronic cigarettes. But what this means for the small retailer guys, you of course know I promote Vapor Alley. What's going to happen to small operations like Vapor Alley? They don't have the money to compete with big tobacco. And whether big tobacco will just leave the small manufacturers alone or force regulations that will damage the small manufacturers and the small retail outlets, I have no idea at this point. It's both a very promising move in the electronic cigarette market, but it is also potentially very damaging for the small manufacturers. So it'll be interesting to watch over the next period of time. But now, the enemy, big tobacco, which has produced all the killer tobacco cigarettes, is now a major manufacturer in electronic cigarettes. Keep in watch. If you want more information on this buyout, it is online at the New York Post, which is where it was first announced. And it's just 2 days ago they bought them out. Going to be interesting. I don't know. It worries me, but blue's been around a long time. It's one of the earlier E-Cigs to come on the market, and it's well established, and now it is owned by big tobacco. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think is going to happen. All right, bye for now, and keep on vaping.